Is everybody?
Everybody's here to start the
needs to be
first
here.
case?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The Board of Zoning and Adjustments of the City of Decatur is now in session. Here before the Board of Zoning and Adjustments today, seeking special consideration to an ordinance based on special conditions, where the literal enforcement of an ordinance will result in unnecessary hardship for you. There's been an error in the enforcement of the ordinance. It will require 4 favorable votes from the board to approve any request presented today. Please come forward when your name is called, state your name and address and what you want this board to do. Please call the roll.
Delane Dean.
Here.
Collis Stevens.
Here.
Susanna Salcedo.
Yes.
Reverend George Allen.
No.
Stephen Thomas.
Yes, here.
Larry Way.
Yes.
Thank you.
Present.
Thank you.
Please, call the first case.
First case, application appeal of Tony Hopkins for a determination of a use permitted on appeal for a temporary business occupant pursuant to section 25-113 as defined in Article 5 as amended and adopted of the zoning ordinance to sell Christmas trees located at 103 2nd Avenue Southeast. Property is located in a B5 Central Business District.
I'm back.
State your name and address.
Tony Hopkins, 2310 Selma Street, Decatur, Alabama, 35603.
Tell us what you want from us.
For the zoning for the Christmas tree lot on the vacant lot adjacent from the brick on the corner of Moulton Street, B103 2nd Avenue.
This is for, I saw the dates, basically middle of November to middle of December.
18th through the 19th.
Okay. Questions from the board?
Yes. Mr. Hopkins,
Yes, sir.
I'm taking it that you are in possession of the email that came from Mr. Polk about the prohibitions and things like that for your temporary business occupation. Did you note the locations? Did you note that it did require you to have facility access, meaning either porta potty or access for a bathroom locally?
Yes.
How do you plan to handle that?
I can do a porta potty or whatever the city requires that I do. I mean, I've got options to be able to use local businesses, but I'm right down the street, local business for restrooms. But we can do porta potty too. That's not a problem.
Okay, well, it was just however you are planning to do it is,
Okay.
is the question, and so what's your plan?
Plan was just use the business,
The
which
one
was,
that you have that's down the street?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you would be able to provide that as a proof of situation that you were doing?
Correct.
Okay, so we will, all right, understood that part then.
Where's
So-
your business?
I'm civil acts. I'm
Okay,
right up the street.
right up, right, down the street on South.
Okay,
And honestly, I mean, I'm glad you brought that up because I'd have never really actually thought about what we were doing for restrooms because we weren't looking at people to stay really that long to get a tree, but I can see where it's required in case somebody needs to go to the restroom.
yeah, okay, understood. And like you say, as long, you have a plan and you will share that plan, well, you'll need to present that action, a plan, that
Oh, yes.
plan of action, that would be a contingency.
Okay.
Because that is a hard requirement that the
Yes.
city has, that you must have that, some kind of plan for restroom facilities.
Okay.
For a temporary business.
Okay.
The other option you could do, if you get them to approve it, is use the brick. For example, we've got a man that sets up every year to do produce in the Penn's parking lot, and he gets written permission from Penn's.
Okay. To access the restrooms.
You'll have to present back to the city what your definitive
Plan.
answer is to the,
May do a porta potty, that way it doesn't put businesses out of the way, because I really wouldn't want them to open the door for somebody that's shopping at my place just to go in theirs and access the restroom.
That's probably the best idea. Just get a porta potty.
We'll just do
any
that.
other question, then people probably won't use it.
Correct. But it's
you've got
there.
it, you've got it there.
There you go.
Any other questions from the board? Questions from the public? Questions from the building department?
Yes, regarding the, using the restrooms at Civil Acts, the public will not be allowed in that building until
Oh,
you
that's
have
right. I don't have a
certificate of
CO.
occupancy. Yeah. Your signage will need a separate review and permit. The electrical service will need permitting and inspections. And that's all, no other comments.
All right, comments from the planning department? Public testimony is now closed. There being no further comments, this appeal is presented to the board for its ruling. Is there a motion?
Madam Chair. Madam Chair. Oh, Madam Chair.
Yes.
My bad. Madam Chair. I offer motion for the approval for the request, for a temporary temporary occupancy to sell the Christmas trees on the contingency that he provides written, information on how he's going to handle the, bathroom facility.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Delane Dane,
Yes.
Carla Stevenson,
Yeah.
Susanna Salcedo,
Yes.
Stephen Thomas,
Yes.
Larry Way.
Yes.
You have been approved.
Thank you.
Good luck. Please call the next case, even though they're not here. They're not here. I don't see them.
Case number 2, application of appeal of Eric Reynolds for a determination as a use permitted on appeal as allowed by section 25-10 as defined in Article 6 as amended and adopted of the zoning ordinance to operate an administrative office for a handyman business located at 411 Clearview Street Southwest. Property is located in an R2 single-family residential district.
All right. Do I have a motion to move this case to the regularly scheduled meeting?
Madam Chair, offer motion that we move this one to our regularly scheduled meeting, which will be the, 30th? I thought it was 20-something. Okay, 30th of November.
All in favor?
Aye.
No one opposed? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
So moved.